Hey everypony, Golden Star here, finally back to get the Season 6 reviews finished. As you may remember me saying at the end of my Legend of Everfree review, I was on vacation for a couple of weeks. Now I had a pleasant trip, but I didn't expect to come back home feeling like Coco Pamel in the Saddle Row review. And in addition to my recovery, I have been busy on other projects as well. I always knew I was going to be the last pony to review the final few episodes of the season, despite the irony that Top Bolt and To Wear Him Back Again actually aired in my country first, but I certainly didn't expect it to take this long, and I am sorry it has. But anyway, let's not dwell on these delays, let's just get straight to the reviews. We begin with PPOV, Pony Point of View. Twilight is excited to hear about a boat trip that Applejack, Rarity and Pinkie Pie took together. But her excitement quickly turns to confusion and concern when the three ponies arrive home furious at each other and refuse to speak. In order to save their friendships, Twilight and Spike interview each of them individually to know their sides of the story. Pony Point of View is essentially an episode that offers a simple premise played out with the Rashomon effect, but the script from the Fox brothers still handles this familiar concept with decently enjoyable, if unspectacular, results. The story that puts this conflict in motion has the same conclusion in every variant told. Each pony takes a different approach to the trip in order to make it a fantastic voyage that gets them all out of their element. But the eventual disagreement leads to their boat drifting into and being capsized by an enormous wave. Rarity wants their voyage to be classy and elegant, and in one version even dons an outfit worn by Rose from Titanic. Pinkie wants it to be fun and brings along a bunch of games, while Applejack wants to take them all on an adventurous treasure hunt. In Rarity's version of events, which is the longest and easily most entertaining of all the recaps, she visions Applejack speaking with a thick and extremely over-the-top pirate voice and accent, which is positively hilarious in just how hammy and entirely unlike her it is.
I'll be charting a course to the very heart of that maelstrom!
Perhaps if I take a quick look-see at that map of yours, I could find us a more cruise-friendly captain.
There'll be no mutiny aboard me ship!
Look at me! I'm the captain, too! Clearly Pinkie Pie had caught Applejack seeing madness.
Is that all you've got?
Twilight and Spike then hear Pinkie and Applejack's sides of the story, and although considerably less time is devoted to them, it actually works to the episode's benefit, as it keeps the pace moving steadily and prevents the story from lingering on one sequence for too long, particularly when it's required to repeat itself. After hearing all the versions and finding that none of them add up, Twilight is able to put her logic and intelligence to great use, as she works out that they all have one thing in common that leads to the missing piece of the puzzle. It turns out that every version saw Rarity's batch of cucumber sandwiches fall overboard, attracting the attention of a hungry sea creature that accidentally overturned their boat. Even after watching the episode twice, I can't make up my mind about this development. It just comes completely out of nowhere, and while I can appreciate a surprise ending, there's just something about it that doesn't feel like it was executed that well. In the end, the moral of the episode's conflict does feel more important than how it resolves itself, and this one does express a good message about remembering to maintain strong and clear communication and understanding with your friends. Pony Point of View is above the previous Fox Brothers episode, Applejack's Day Off, but for me it falls under the exact same general analysis. Filler, but good filler. It never makes any big mistakes and does make fun use of its characters and concept, but there's little about it that really leaves a lasting impression. That is with the exception of Pirate Applejack, which is just too gleefully entertaining not to remember. An episode that's easy to forget but still easy to enjoy, I'm going to give it a Silver Star score of 6 out of 10.